Alright, this is a lesson on slap bass guitar. Alright, this is a lesson on slap bass guitar. Okay, so starting slap bass, you want to begin with playing an octave on the neck. We're going to start with a D root off the A string, go over 2 frets and up 2 strings, and play the other D on the G string. Now if you watch my right hand, I strike the low note with my thumb just below the last fret on the neck of the bass. You want to go for a very punchy sound, and as I hit it, I don't really let it ring out. I lift up my left finger simultaneously, just giving it a short attack. And then with my right hand, I also pluck, which is kind of like a hook shape with your finger. And so when you practice it, you want to go low, high, low, high. So with some more basic right hand technique of slap bass, you want to focus on striking the string with your right knuckle of your thumb, and try to get the meatiest part of your thumb to hit it. Now I'm going to add my index finger, and I can also add my middle finger to alternate the plucking and get a little bit more speed out of it. Now with slap technique, hammer-ons is a very common used tool, so I'm going to show you how to do that. And first, what you're going to do is you're going to strike with your thumb with the open string, and we're going to strike on A, and then we're going to hammer on the C, which is the 3rd fret up, and then we're going to hammer on the octave of the C, which is on the G string, 2 frets over and 2 strings up. And so if you pay attention, the open string is hit with the thumb. We're then going to hammer on to the C. We're going to make a big long jump to that octave and try to get as much sound as we can. And then finish it by plucking it with our index finger. And it sounds like this. So as you get up to speed, you can get a really dynamic sound out of it. Alright, this slap technique involves muting the string with the thumb and then hitting it again to make the note. And you can get a very percussive sound, which gives a lot of locking in with the drums, a strong effect. So starting with the C note on the A string, we're going to lightly have our finger over the string to get a muted sound. And it's okay to hit the other strings to get this percussive sound with the rest of your hand. So then after we hit a muted string, we're going to press down on the fret to get the note. And then incorporating the hammer-on, we're going to take our next finger, which is our ring finger, and just go up 2 frets from that note. And you can use this all along the fretboard and find it very useful. This next slap technique is muting with the hooked finger on the G string, and this gives you a very percussive attack just as the thumb would, but we're going to get it a little bit higher up. So what you do is lightly just rest your finger. I use my pinky because it's more comfortable for me. Lightly rest your finger on the G string, and then you want to pluck up. In a lot of cases you're going to reach the harmonic of the neck. So then after I do a mute, I'm going to press down on the fretboard and get the note. Now watch it with the octave below with the thumb and the finger. lot of different combinations of the two strings if you want, and the muting, and the options are limitless. Pretty soon your friends will think you're part of Seinfeld. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to play a C major scale using the slap technique, with the striking with the thumb and plucking with the index finger with octaves. And it goes like this.